All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rachakwadash. I'd also like to give double honors to my elders and apostles at Great Millstone that do well. And I would like to say peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect in 1/3. And Lord's will, this lesson will be edifying to the sincere sheep of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Baha, Rachakwadash. And as the title reads, the ship of morality has left the building. All right. The ship of morality is gone. All right. What you know of, laws of being a good person, a decent human being is something that is rare. Okay. Here in Babylon. All right. And I use the term left the building, all right, as a statement, all right. They say, this such and such has left the building, okay. And pretty much, I just want to bring out some information, all right, on laws of morality and what they're also found in the scriptures, all right, but they're not found out here, okay. They're not found out here, all right. And let's actually change it to morality has left the building. Okay. Morality has left the building. I like that. So pretty much this thought came to me last night. And I wrote some scriptures down. And I also looked up a few, some data, if you will, and some definitions. And just want to share with you, brothers and sisters. And I pray that it'll be edifying. All right. So morality has left the building. All right. So if you're wondering what morality is, morality goes into morals. Okay. Like you got to have morals. All right. It says principles concerning the distinction between right and wrong or good and bad behavior. Okay. And we find that right in the scriptures. Okay. We find that first and foremost right in the scriptures. This is why we have laws. And let's actually do this. Let's duplicate this just to give you an example. Let's do moral. Let me show you a list of moral laws in the Bible. Okay. So right here, they go right into the 613 laws. Okay. So you're not to have other gods, but this is something that's acceptable here. But you're not to have any other gods. Is speaking about the nation of Israel, to know there is a God. So this is a law. Okay. So these are things they lack here. But I even want to go further because you have ceremonial laws, moral laws. Okay. So, the Bible is a guidebook how we are to conduct ourselves. And you see that the society we live in, he's set up, laws through legislation. But one thing I notice is there's a lack of laws when it comes to, morality. Okay. Like things like adultery. All right. What is a man to do when, he has a child with a woman and then this woman cheats on him. And then now she can use the state to take money from him, and who does he get to call? Okay. Because clearly it's not right. When a man when a woman commits adultery on a man in this society, what are there repercussions? Is there a penalty? Is it a misdemeanor? Is it a felony? You see? So this is what I kind of want to tackle right now. So let's go right into Isaiah, and I'm just going to kind of go with the spirit on it. But it was just some thoughts I had last night on the matter. This is Isaiah 24 and 4. It says, the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth also, okay, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. So right now the earth is defiled the way that society, okay, is being governed. And like I say, you may have laws, but you lack laws of morality. Okay, that's what I notice here. People are rude, inconsiderate, okay, stingy, covetous, all right, truth breakers. You see, when you look at these things, but they abide by the speed limit, they stop at stop signs, they pay their taxes. So when it comes to the powers that be, they abide by those laws. But when it comes to laws that apply to man, that's where you notice things lack at. Okay. And this is all by design, but the scriptures give us instructions how to conduct ourselves with the power that be, ultimately Yahweh Bashim Shai, right? Sirach, Ecclesiastes 12. Real quick, I'm going to break this down so I can go further into this. Okay. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. So here we have it where we fear Yahweh Bashim Shai and keep his commandments, but we also have to have moral laws as well. And I can give it to you right here, Matthew 22. All right. And let's start at 36, just real quick. So not only do we serve Yahweh Bashim Shai by the law, statutes, and commandments that he's given us, ceremonial laws, dietary laws, but we also have moral laws. Okay. And Yahweh Shai sums this up quite simple. Matthew 22 and verse 36. And it says right here, okay, and let me just exit that out. All right. Matthew 22 and 36. Let's start at 34. But when the Pharisees had heard that he had put the Sadducee to silence, they were gathered together. Then one of them, which was a lawyer, asked him a question, tempting him and saying, so this right here is going off, okay, trying to ask a question in a manner to trip up your neighbor. Okay, that's deceptive. See, that's what you have here. You have a lot of deception. You have a lot of ill-gotten gain, a lot of left-hand activity, but they don't get arrested for that. They don't get judged for that in this society. That's really where I'm want to go with this, because this is what we've been sighing and crying about. All right, you have everything, I's dotted and T's crossed for the courtrooms. All right, when it comes to blue collar, white collar crimes, but what about crimes against morals? Okay, what about crimes against humanity? What about crimes against your neighbor? Now, yeah, if you attack your neighbor, steal from your neighbor, yeah, they have laws for that, breaking in, things like that. But what about ground level? Okay, you have people right here in Babylon where their neighbors are ready to kill one another. You got them stacked up on each other. Okay, you just had an incident in New York where a neighbor killed his neighbor because they were pounding on the floor. But something like that wouldn't have happened if there was consideration amongst the humans, all right, amongst people. Because see, things like this isn't gonna go down in our kingdom. And I will say a lot of Esau plays a part. Okay, people are rude. They'll cut you off because they're late for work. So a lot of things he sets up to already put you on edge. But what I notice is with this system that he has set up and the laws and everything, people will abide by those laws, but they don't abide by the laws of morality. Okay, and that is how an empire crumbles. And Rome crumbled like that. And I'm going to show you. It says, then one of them, which was a lawyer, asked him a question, tempting him and saying, Master, which is the great commandment in the law? Yahweh Shai said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart. Right. We just read the precept in Ecclesiastes. Right. We understand that. And even when it comes to Jake, you live by the laws, Numbers 15:38, you wear your fringes, but then you lack the law of morality where you don't show mercy on your neighbor because he's not wearing his fringes. That's the same thing Babylon does to us today. You have no problem going out and buying the Jordans legally, but then you look down on your neighbor because he's not wearing them. See, this is what Babylon has produced. And that's not according to our customs, and that's not according to our culture. So even Israelites that have been awoken now, okay, we're Gentiles, super Gentiles. Now they're awoken, and now they cleave more to this law than the greatest law. Watch. It says, this is the first and great commandment. Yes, the laws. We agree. But, and the second is like unto it, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. Right. This is how you sum up how we carry and conduct ourselves. Okay. You serve Yahweh Shema Shai with truth and sincerity. You live by the laws that he's governed for us, ceremonially, dietarily. But most of all, out of that, you treat your neighbor as you would want to be treated. That's a $1 million book, okay, of guidance right there. But you don't see that spirit in Babylon. People don't treat each other like they would want to be treated. Going back, okay, so I got that point. I'm going to go back to Isaiah, but I want to show you something, okay? So we got this. I was just looking around, like here, okay? Let me see, matter of fact. I like this one. What are moral laws in the Bible? The 10 Commandments, moral laws, murder. Right. You wouldn't want to be murdered, so you don't murder. Theft. You wouldn't want to be something stolen from you, so you don't steal. Honesty. You don't want to be lied to, so you don't lie to people. Adultery. You don't go and sleep with another man's woman because you wouldn't want someone to sleep with yours. Okay, etc. See, social laws. All right, property, inheritance, marriage, divorce. See, food law. So see, you have all these things, these guidelines that we live by, but people don't apply this. In our kingdom, you will apply this. Okay, you will not go around and murder and steal. All right, lie about it, and then commit adultery, and then show up for Feast of Tabernacles. Saying, I'm here. I'm here because I wanted to reign in our land. No, it ain't going to work like that. But that's what you have going on in Babylon. You can murder. You can lie. You can even go in the courtroom and lie. Okay. You can actually go in the courtroom and lie in Babylon. And then that verdict will be based off the lie that you made when you swore in, quote unquote, under oath. You see what I'm getting at here? Okay. There's a major issue here. All right. There's a major issue here. All right. There's a culture of cheating. Okay. There's a culture of Moism. There's a culture of dishonesty. There's a culture of theft. I mean, every single one of these. Okay. We can pull an article or a statistic up. This place is fallen. And why? It's prophecy, of course, but we can break it down. Why? Okay. Like you go to the hospital and they say, oh, you got such and such. Well, it's not just, oh, it popped up. There's something that caused it. See, what does they say? Cause and effect. All right. This is why I retitled it, Morality Has Left the Building. Now, you may get few, rare, and in between, but for the majority of the culture of Babylon, it's literally this. They live by the laws because they don't want to get arrested, but they don't live by moral laws when it comes to their fellow man or woman or father or mother. And all these things are written in the scriptures, but they lack that here. Isaiah 24:5, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof because they have transgressed the laws. See, they've transgressed the laws. They've taken, God out of the schools. They've changed, which it was all false to begin with. But you got to remember there was a time period in Babylon where people were under a vibration to conduct themselves with honesty. Okay. But this is why this is a safe haven for demons. Babylon is the Satan seat. All right. 2.0. This is where you go to be a demon. This is where you go to look someone in the eyes and lie to them, and you know who gets the most power here? Esau and women and wicked Israelite men. Okay. Wicked Israelite men and women have the most power here in Babylon because they're being demons. All right. Look at your Cardis, your little, whatever new little Jake woman that they're propping up is because she's a demon. Okay. You'd be surprised how many actors, like I was just looking this guy up yesterday. I'll show you. Okay. I think his name is Neil. Yep. This guy right here, he's got blackballed from Hollywood. Okay. Let's put, let me see. It should come right up. Yep. Why was McDonough blackballed? Right here, the actor Neil has found major success in Hollywood, going back to the wood that witches would use for their wands, which that's against our law. Okay. But the actor still remembers a time when he was blackballed for his faith. See, in 2010, he was fired from the show Scoundrel. I mean, what do you think? What did you expect with a name like that? See, and that's another thing I was thinking about with the laws of morality. Look at the movies that they give you. Okay. They give you movies about serial killers. They give you movies about women committing adultery. They give you movies about men stealing children. They give you, look at the things that they give you, and they allow you to watch, and they allow you to soak in. It's a scripted reality, and all he wants you to do is see wickedness. Okay. And now you feel it. You watch it, you hear about it, and then you go to the store and you see it. Okay. Rude. There's no excuse me. There's no manners. Manners left the building. Okay. This is the average everyday norm here in Babylon. Okay. You can have your governors and your senates and your courthouses and your state senate, but on ground level, because from a distance, it looks good. On paper, it looks professional and fine. Wow, this is a great way to govern a society. But when you look at the moral construct of how people operate here in Babylon, it's the complete opposite. See, that's why Yahweh Shai said, Yahweh comes first, right? Yahweh Bashemel Shai, of course. And then what? Treat your neighbor as yourself. And that's a saying in the world. Do unto others as you'd want done to yourself, right? So simple little things like that are gone here. Now it says, after refusing to film, see, lewdness. See? That's another thing too I'm tired of hearing about. We shouldn't be so opened to other people's private matters in the room. Ham's son was cursed because he looked at his father's nakedness. And now you just put a movie on, you go on Tubi or something, you go on YouTube, and just you're seeing men and women. This is off. This is off ethically, legally, morally, spiritually, mentally. This place is off. Okay. And it says, verse 5, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. See? So if a Christian tells you the laws are done away with, well, you go to Isaiah 24:5 and say, yes, and this is why the world is why it is today. So we know it isn't these ground level Christians that did it, but you are sympathizers to the New World Order, whether you realize it or not. Okay. Now, from there, let's go to Hosea. Okay. The Lord has a problem with this. All right. This is a problem he had with us in our land. And this is a problem he has with this in this land. Okay. Hosea 4:1, hear the word of the Lord, Yahweh Bashemel Shai, ye children of Israel. For the Lord has a controversy. This word controversy means case at law. Okay, so we're going into the law. Now, we're not just going into the law of the fringes. We're not just talking about the law of not mixed fabric. We're not talking about the law of the Sabbath. We're talking about laws of morality, because that's another thing. You have a lot of Israelites out here that push law, but you lack laws of morality. Okay, we can talk about the inhabitants of Babylon, and we can talk about Israelites. We've been called Bumalites. We've been called Bumalites from IUIC, but there's a law. If thy brother be poor, okay, what are you supposed to do? You're not supposed to call us Bumalites. See? Leviticus 25:35. And if thy brother wax poor, we call us Bumalites, right? IUIC's called us bums, snow dummies, right? But according to the law, should you be doing that? Would you want to be called a Bumalite? No. Would you want to be called a Black Hebrew Israelite? No. But these are things that you say in reference to us. And if thy brother waxed poor, Bumalites, and have fallen in decay, look at his garment with thee, then thou shalt relieve him. So you have money, you have the finances, you have the ability to get nice new garments and things of that nature. So you, according to the law, are supposed to help your brothers out. But you don't do that. This is why Yahweh Shai even said, do as they say, but not as they do. Yea, though he be a stranger or a sojourner, that, oh, you got Israelites that are coming from the Gentile mindset. And how do they treat them? Get you some fringes, nigga. That's literally a statement Deacon Hakah said. That's not according to the law. And what is that according to the laws of morality? That he may live with thee, that take thou no usury of him, you don't owe me no money, or increase, and you're gonna have to pay me back double. But fear thy God, that thy brother may live with thee. See? So when you look at the laws, you hear the laws being mentioned, but there is a lack of laws of morality across the board, even with Israelites and even with the heathens. Okay. Now let's see. I'm gonna go back into that. I'm kind of done with that. Let's see. Moral law is a system of guidelines for behavior. See? A way to conduct yourself. This is why we check Satan at the door, or if there's a demon. You know, what's it say in James? That the spirit is gentle, it lacks anger. So those are spirits that you rebuke, so you don't act like that to your neighbor when you're fellowshipping, reading, camping, teaching, breaking scriptures down. See? Guys haven't been able to master the moral laws of Yahweh Shemel Shai, but they definitely mastered the ceremonial, okay, or even the dietary. They got the dietary and the ceremonial down, just like these Babylonians. You know the speed limit, all right? You know what you can buy, you know what's illegal, see? But then when it comes to morals, oh, that's out the window. Look at people on Halloween. Please, I'm not telling you to celebrate it. It just comes to mind because I've seen the videos that, you know, it's wicked, Samhain. We know it's wicked, but even look at with them in their culture. Please take one. They take the whole bag, all right? Stealing's at an all-time high. Matthews 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Now it's real cold out here. Morality has left the building. And because lawlessness will be increased, the love of many will grow cold. Extremely cold out here. Okay? Extremely cold. Now, I want to share something with you. Right here. Moral decay in society. How does moral decay affect the society? Okay, how does lack of brotherly love affect the society? How is a lack of manners, consideration, okay, and uncontrolled behavior, how does that affect society? Societal moral decay, both within the United States and globally, individuals perceive that morality is rapidly declining, okay? Morality has left the building. The ship of morality has sailed. Okay. And you can see it within and without. And this is why we have in particular laws. Okay. I'm going to go back to Hosea, but this is when it comes to children. This is why you got people rebuking parents online because they can see that the parent ain't involved. And then why is the parent not involved? Because of the New World Order. You got the mother out the household. Now her motherly instincts are now going to the job. Okay. She's going relationships with men at her work when she should be with her man at home. Then demons are involved. Now she's got a side eye to him. God's not in the picture, so he can't mention how we need to pray and get Satan off you. And we can look at this system and blame the system. See what happens when you take Yahweh Shemel Shai out the picture, okay? Because, hey, look, you believe in Yahweh Shemel Shai? I'll tell you, look, you got some spirits on you. You need to fast. We need to rebuke this, and we need to pray. But you don't got that here. You got some weirdo psychologists, you know, half a mole therapists. The man is the problem. The woman gets the pass. Nobody's feeling guilty. Everyone's looking at you and you're pointing the finger at them. See? Oh, you're toxic. No, I'm just being the head. See how the demonic society is? It's a safe haven to be a demon. And they immediately flip the script on you when you rebuke them, okay? They hate him that rebukes at the gate. I've noticed that with these people, all right? They don't want the word of Yahweh Shemel Shai saying anything. Amos 5:10, they hate him that rebuketh in the gate, and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly. Yeah, because what you're doing is you're pulling off the veil that they have a covering in, Okay, when you out them, all right. This is the condemnation. Okay, see, this truth is a condemnation to these people, starting with Yahweh Shai. I think it's John 3. Yep, John 3 and 19. And this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. See, they lack laws of morality, and they want to do evil things. They want to be able to lie and cheat and steal and then swear in your face and lie some more. But they pay their taxes. They filed the speed limit. They might even vote. They stop at stop signs. See, they pay their rent. But then they're a complete demon, though. This society lacks morals, and it's on a decline like no other. All right, now check this out. Moral decay in the Roman Empire. Many often cite Romans' decline in morals and values as a major reason for the fall of the Roman Empire. It was prophecy, but there's a buildup. Remember, prophecy is reality waiting to happen. So these are the necessary steps to lead to this prophecy happening in your reality. Because if the Romans were living right and doing right, then one would say, how could they have fallen? That's weird. So remember, we serve an invisible power. So Yahweh B'Shem El Shai, there's things that play out that lead to the prophecies, just like now. It says, many historians note that the final years of the empire were especially excessive in declining morals. Right. The family unit. Okay. There's no communication. People don't know how to talk about problems. They drink it away. They smoke it away. They run it away. They F it away. Okay. But they still live by the laws of the land. This is a problem of humanity. Okay. We are humanitarians. We actually want the world to be ruled under an order of righteousness and peace and harmony. And that comes through morals, conduct, behavior, discretion, do's, don'ts, rights, wrongs, guidelines. Now you are a violent being for rebuking this demon that's changing its makeup. You're the wicked one. It says, excessive decline in morals and values as witnessed through decreasing safety. Right now, decreasing safety, promiscuity. Right now, you can't talk about the woman. There's so many demons on these females that it tries to creep into this truth. And that's why you'll get outed it. That's why you hear rebukes come on pertaining to the woman, because if not, that's where they flourish. Where they flourish is where they're not being rebuked at. Okay? These things got to be identified. You have to call these things out. Someone has to say the demons in the room. Look, lavish, overindulgent parties. Yeah, all extravagant coming, and it's what they do up in there. And violence. See? Why Rome fell and is the United States next. That's what this says. This is what Yale said. So you may not believe me, but hey, you never question Yale just because I'm yelling about it. Right? Proverbs 22:6, train up a child in the way he should go. Okay? You got teachers getting mad at parents. Now, like I said, you go back to the system did it. All right? The system did it. But now these are the people and their conduct, how they're reacting to the system. Okay? So we're supposed to train up a child, but now a father can't. I'm looked at as aggressive or toxic or too masculine. But he's a boy. He's got to become a man, right? I'm saying in general. And when he is old, he will not depart from it. But if you don't teach him nothing, you don't tell a girl to close her legs, but then you give her cartoons that are telling her to open her legs. Now she lacks discretion. Now she's going out. She's doing things she shouldn't be doing. She has no conscience. There's no laws of morals in the land where you'll be punished if you break them. See, it's complete chaos here. If you don't have morals, you have no running functional society. Okay? Like I said, you have everything in play when it comes to the legislations. Okay? SWAT, detectives, police, speeding, right? Oh, you don't drive drunk, don't drive drunk, but you can pull up in the parking lot at a bar, but don't drive drunk, but bars have parking lots. See? So it's all a way to trap you and trick you, Then he tells you there's no ignorance of the law, but in the scriptures, there's a law on ignorance, Oh, I didn't know. So he basically sets you up that you should know right from wrong, but this place doesn't teach you right from wrong. Okay? Moral laws refer to conduct derived from the objective right and wrong. Moral law usually refers to a higher set of principles that should govern conduct that is not necessarily set down by legislation. Right. So it's saying there's moral laws that should be a principle, a way of life that he's saying I shouldn't have to put into law not to be rude. You should know not to be rude, but because you didn't put that into law, people are not being moved in a divine nature. Then they're what? They're being influenced by demons. You put heavy metal out, crunk music out, Patron out, all right, violence out, action movies. You put all these things into play without telling someone, hey, but remember to be a good person. And look what you got. You got chaos on your hands. You got a perfect recipe of destruction. Instead, moral laws appear typically to a theory of natural law or a set of religious laws like canon law. Right. And real quick, Rev 6. I'm about to wrap this up. It's just on my spirit. It's a spirit. I'm sorry. I heard the elder say that. That made me think of it. But it was on my spirit last night, man. I was just sitting here like, man, this place is fucked up. This place is a mind game, man. No, baby, I love you, baby. But she ain't going to be judged for lying. See? You got a lot of terrible things out here. Nah, man, I swear it's real, man. Nah, code of honor. Yep, all that. And that's what Esau does. He takes your innocence as a human being and he uses that to his advantage. Just because you wouldn't lie on the stand and do that. Now, when he lies on a stand, you base him off the judgment of yourself because you want to do that. Women do it all the time, Oh, that poor man. You don't know what he did? See? Rev 6 and 4, and there went on another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. There is no peace here in Babylon, all right? There ain't no peace here in Babylon. And look, let's go into the word peace. The word peace means state of natural tranquility. Step outside your door and tell me if you get tranquility. You get Jake, he's just going fishing. Esau comes up smiling. Hey, do you live here? Right? Do you live here? Oh, then the cops get called. Somebody with a gun comes up to check your ID to say it's okay for you to fish around these Edomites. Where's the moral laws in that? Where's your morality? Maybe the man's just hungry. I'm just speaking hypothetically. See? People have demons on them, and there's no moral laws of conduct and repercussions for them to be judged with when they break it and they act out. That's why men get kicked out. That's why you don't have certain men around brothers, because they got spirits on them. They got demons on them, and it's effing up our conduct and how we treat each other with our morale. All right. State of tranquility, the way that leads to peace. See? He's taken the way that leads to peace from the earth. That's why he said, raise it. Cut them off from being a people. Get God up out of here. I'm God now. No, it's okay. It's okay. You cut it off. I'm the Pope. You can have dinner with me. See? That's wrong, bro. That's wrong. Levitically, ethically, spiritually, mentally, and morally. See? Let me go back. See what else we got up in here. Let me see. Oh, look at this. What is an example of law morality? Legal, I know I hit the point, just going through it real quick. Legal rules may be based on moral values, as society often enact laws that reflect their ethical principle. For example, laws permitting murder and theft are rooted in moral beliefs regarding the sanity. Oh, who was the first moral law breaker? Cain. He murdered his brother. Okay. It says of human life and the importance of respecting individuals' properties right. That's another thing. There ain't no respect here. You know, I carry, humbly speaking, I believe I carry myself in a very respectable manner. But when I step outside into the public, you know, amongst society, I'm treated very rudely. You know, grown ass adults, you gotta, you know, you like playing the limbo to get out their way. You know, so this is why all hell's gonna break loose soon. Morals have left the building. Hosea 4:1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel, for the Lord has a controversy, a case at law with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth. Right. Ultimately, the truth is who? Yahweh Shai. No mercy. Ain't no mercy. James 2:13. We're going to use that for the law, and we're going to use it for code of conduct when it comes to your moral laws. Remember, what did it say in Romans 12? Now I got to get it. All right. So what I say first, I was going to grab mercy up. James 2. I'm just getting what's coming to me. James 2:13. Right? James 2:13. And then what was the other one I wanted? Because there's no truth, no mercy. There's another one. Lord's will comes back to me. James 2:13. For he shall have judgment without mercy that has shewed no mercy. See? You don't show mercy. Oh, Romans 12. Romans 12. See, we carry ourselves with laws of morality with all men, okay? With all men, because that's applying wisdom. So these people don't apply wisdom. They burn bridges. But if you carried yourself with the mindset of having, you know, the moral laws, all right, your life would be more peaceful. It does get grievous when they treat you like that. But, you know, you send some prayers up, you know, Lord will get them. Right here, Romans 12:17. Recompense to no man evil for evil. No, I'm going to kill him when I get there. This nigga owe me money. Right? You seen women burning house down because they weren't in their top 5 on MySpace. Okay? Women murdering men because they might have more than one woman. All right? What else you got? Women using children as a tool against a man. Okay? You cut me off, I cut you off. You know, they're lawless, but it's eye for an eye. You see, they're lawless, but then they'll apply the law of eye for an eye. No, we don't do that here. All right. Recompense to no man evil for evil. Provide things honest in the sight of all men. See, so we provide things honest, but that's according to laws of morality. If it be possible. Right? If it be possible, as much as lieth in you, live peaceably with all men. They don't do that. Okay? Even Christians that we've dealt with don't do that. Because what it comes down to at the end of the day is you people got demons on you and you need to be washed. Okay? And the Lord going to wash you. It says, because there's no truth, no Yahweh Shai. And if there is a Yahweh Shai, his name could be Yeshua and his name could be Jesus. He could be white. He could be Middle Eastern. You see? No truth. There's, the truth faileth. Don't it say truth faileth? You know? The truth fails out here. We'll get that. Isaiah 59. All right, real quick. Isaiah 59:9, is it? Let me see. Look at all this. All this goes good. Man. Isaiah 59:15. Yea, truth faileth. See? But lies don't. Lies still go on to this day here in Babylon, you know? And he that departeth from evil maketh himself a prey. And now you want to prey on me. You know, now I've turned from my ways. And you know, we've actually had people come to camp. That's not right. But it's because they got demons on them. But they can't get in trouble for that, you know? According to this standard. But the Lord will get them, you know? It says, and the Lord saw it and it displeased him that there was no judgment. See? So even the Lord is displeased that there's no judgment taking place for the wickedness that's going on. This is why the judgment coming is going to be monumental. Okay. The judgment that's coming for Babylon is going to be monumental. No truth, no mercy. Yeah, don't get started on bills, okay? Electricity, running water. Come on, that's morals. Like, where's your morals at? Where's the humanity? Nor knowledge of the Most High in the land. See, you applied that back then, and it's being applied right now. And this is the fruit of it. Look, this is the fruit of it. Come on, you know me. You watched my videos before. You know I always use this. Look, no, look at this. You know, no morality. Morality has left the building. Chest all out, stomach all out, you know, cheating all out, ass all out, drugs all out. See, morality has left the building. Like this. Edomite sits next to Jake, doesn't say, excuse me, sits right down next to him, and then looks at him and says, what? Lack of morality in the land. Look, dude asked his girl in front of her boyfriend. Then he does this. Lack of morality in the land. Chick gets questioned by the cops because she's touching herself on the beach. Lack of morality in the land. These people lack the ability to govern themselves, man. Okay? This is what we're talking about here. This is the controversy the Lord has. All right? And in our kingdom, we're gonna educate you. All right? To have a conscience. We're going to educate your ass to have some discipline, because you're going to know there's going to be a penalty. All right. There's a penalty for lying. Sapphira and Ananias dropped dead for lying to Peter. But here I got you, man. I got you, fam. No, for real. You good. I swear. Look, by swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery. See? All day, every day, right here in Babylon. They lack morality. Because see, they lack everything. They lack God's laws ceremonially, okay, Levitically, right? They lack morals. They lack it all across the board. But they have everything in it set up to look like it's righteous. All right? It says committing adultery. They break out when blood touches blood. Yeah, it's terrible here. All right, evil eye towards your brother. Okay, this place is on its way out. All right. So I just wanted to touch on this lesson real quick. Like I said, it was just some points that came to my mind last night on the matter of morality, the conduct of people's behavior with one another, just on a societal level. All right. Neighbors, who lives on your street, your town, your city. If you live in the wrong street, you're liable to, suffer violence. But then there's a legislation that's set up with a police department that's not stopping it. So what's going on? Okay. There's a lack of leadership here. All right. There's a lack of fundamentals of how to conduct yourself and your behavior. And it's all because this place has prided itself to be the opposite of Yahweh Shem El Shai. That's why this is Babylon. It says the Most High is not an author of confusion. And then Esau stepped up and said, but I am. See, Esau is the author of confusion. And then with his system, all right, the way he's constructed this society, this is why everyone is finished. But that's why you, brothers and sisters, okay, what he said, only you can prevent forest fire. This is why you put on as the elect. Just because they're out here wicked and lawless and demons, there's going to be times where you're going to have to be that beacon of light in the midst of darkness. Somebody could try to pull you over here. Now, I'm good, man. Hey, man, look, I'm good, bro. You ain't got to trip. You ain't got to blow your cover. Just carry and conduct yourself that's righteous in the eyes of the Lord. You put on as the elect, while these people put on gross darkness. So I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to say, call Allah, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles at Great Millstone that do well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect. With that being said, shalom.